Marilee G. Adams, Change Your Questions, Change Your Life, 10 Powerful Tools for Life and Work. In the book, Change Your Questions, Change Your Life, 10 Powerful Tools for Life and Work, Marilee G. Adams explains the transformative power of asking thoughtful questions. Through the story of Ben Knight, a struggling executive, we learn how changing our mindset from a judgmental to a learning mode can help us find innovative solutions to problems, connect better with others, and build satisfying relationships. The key themes explored in this book include recognizing the judger and learner mindsets, learning to switch between them by asking constructive questions, and adopting a neutral observer perspective in our lives.
Question Thinking for Success. Ben Knight, an inexperienced executive in a failing company, is introduced to question thinking by an executive coach named Joseph. This method taught Ben to approach problems by asking questions instead of looking for answers. As a result, Ben was able to identify the unconscious questions and statements affecting his mood and decision-making processes. This realization allowed him to turn the company around and succeed in his role. The power of asking the right questions. In his book, Joseph highlights the power of questioning as a means to open our minds and connect with others. He demonstrates how changing the questions we ask ourselves can have a profound impact on our lives. Through an example from history, Joseph highlights the importance of learner questions that put us on the road to positive solutions rather than judger questions that lead to stagnation. Joseph highlights that questions are a powerful way to understand others and encourage them to enter into a dialogue. By being aware of the tone and intent behind our questions, we can lay the foundation for changing our questions. Joseph suggests that effective communication involves more asking and less telling. By recognizing that we always ask ourselves questions, we can choose to ask the right ones and take control of our lives. The power of positive questions. The choices we make while asking ourselves questions have a significant impact on our personal and professional lives. Negative, judgmental questions lead us down the judger pit path, leaving us in a place of stagnation. On the other hand, positive, constructive questions lead us down the learner road, a path that helps us find creative solutions to our problems. To make this shift, we need to switch from a judgmental mindset to an open-ended inquiry, by asking ourselves better questions. By doing so, we can separate our reactions from others' behavior and become more accepting, cooperative, and creative. Reclaim the power of choice. Transforming a judgmental mindset into a learning one can positively impact our relationships and problem-solving abilities. This can be achieved by reframing negative questions into thoughtful inquiries. Identifying the questions that lead us down a judgmental path and switching them can help us overcome conflicts and set us on the path of choosing a better approach. In a conversation with Joseph, Ben learned how to apply this approach to a work conflict and regained the power of choice. Shifting to a learner's mindset. Discover how assumptions can sabotage your efforts and how the ABCC choice process can help you shift from a judger to a learner mode and improve your everyday life. Assumptions can be dangerous when left unchecked, and can negatively impact our ability to achieve our goals and desires. The solution lies in the ABCC choice process, which can help you shift from judging to learning mode. It starts with becoming aware of your behavior and assumptions, followed by taking a self-observant role and questioning the details of your situation. Finally, use curiosity to shift your attitude and consciously choose your actions based on facts. Although we cannot entirely rid ourselves of the judger mindset, practicing self-observation can help us take measured and deliberate action during stressful moments. Regularly take detached, objective moments to examine your behavior and build it into a habit. Avoid being in a self-judging mode, instead, opt for a neutral point of view that allows you to see yourself in any given situation without emotion. Assumptions can undermine our communication and make it difficult to establish or maintain satisfying relationships. Thus, it's crucial to work towards shifting to a learner's mindset to improve our everyday lives. Take conscious efforts to learn and tolerate the judger attitude and base your decisions on facts to achieve your goals and desires. Learn to learn. To become a true learner, we need to question our judgments and assumptions. Author suggests catching ourselves before being judgmental and asking questions with an open mind. Our assumptions limit our freedom of choice and action. Author suggests recalling negative situations we transformed into positive ones and seeking humor in adversity. The power of questioning. Our presumptions often lead us to erroneous judgments. Therefore, it is crucial to develop a learning mindset empowered by skillful question asking, including questions we pose to ourselves and others. Question thinking is a practical tool that taps into how humans work. By directing our focus, questions enable us to reframe our perspective and overcome obstacles. We should avoid dragging past experiences into the evaluation of new circumstances. Here, our attitude plays a considerable role as it affects those around us. The book narrates a story of how misplaced assumptions due to our biases can cloud our judgment, leading us to make incorrect decisions. The author explains that asking questions can be transformative, even redirecting our focus, and can be used to adapt and overcome life's challenges. Questioning your way to success. When faced with a difficult encounter, Ben was given 12 questions to ask himself by Joseph. This led him to examine his entrenched beliefs about his situation and try to understand the perspective of others. Ben went into a meeting with Charles armed with questions and an open mind, and Charles suggested they apply the question-thinking method to address team problems. This method involves brainstorming solutions through inquiry. Using this method improved Ben and Charles's working relationship and translated into a more productive team. The same approach was applied to Ben's marriage, leading to open communication and a learning journey full of curiosity.
Adam's book demonstrates that the questions we ask ourselves play a crucial role in defining the quality and direction of our lives. By learning to observe and switch our questioning patterns from a judgmental to a learning mindset, we are empowered to find creative solutions to problems, connect meaningfully with others, and embrace a growth-oriented outlook. The practices outlined, such as the ABCC choice process, provide actionable steps that anyone can take to incorporate question thinking into their daily lives. Ultimately, the mindful practice of shifting our mindsets through constructive questioning fosters a world of endless possibilities and enriched relationships.